Freedom. Why do you have me on the big screen? Freedom.
Scroooootuuuuummmm.
Oh, shit. Fuck. What are you showing us? Is that Brett?
Yeah, he's gonna come join us.
Yay! Do I have something on my face? Oh no, that's just my wrinkles, I think.
I was like, you could come do a panel, and he goes, John's doing a panel. He's like, I said, yeah, he's gonna start. He's like, he said he was taking a break.
Who said that?
You apparently.
No. Who were you talking to?
Oh, Brett.
Why? Hold on a second.
Yeah, I was supposed to take a break.
That was Brett. I messaged Brett.
Nice try trying to change my name, John. Take that.
Oh, you got that?
You know, I just like literally messaged because I've been talking to Brett, and I go panel. He goes, who's panel? John. John's on panel. Shocked face. I was like, he's gonna start one. He's like, that liar. Of course I'll be there. I love hanging with my Freedom fam.
Yeah, well,
dude, Melody, I fell asleep watching Brett's stream.
Shit, I should have grabbed a beer first.
Pardon?
I fell asleep watching Brett's stream.
This morning I
was watching while I was doing dishes and cooking, and then it went off, and then of course I was busy, and then I didn't get the notification he went back live, so I jumped in too late.
It was amazing.
I mean, I was able to watch the rest of it, but I think he was by the
like I drive that highway that he was on. Like I used to drive like 4 or 5 times a year.
What highway is it?
The highway through the Crow's Nest Pass into BC.
Oh, goodness.
I didn't even do an intro. I think I know what I want to do for an intro. Hold on.
How do I change my name when I'm in here?
I haven't even brushed my hair today, and I'm on live.
No doubt, Melody. I can tell. Jeez.
Just like a hot mess over here. Brett!
Freedom!
Pete.
I feel like I've been
Rob,
you all day.
Rob, you can change your name in here when you enter into when you hit the StreamYard link, it comes up and you can say it'll say enter as.
It's okay.
So I can change your name there.
I got it for him. It's okay.
Oh, I love John
I
Curtis.
figured it out.
I love John Curtis too.
I gotta do an
Fam Jam.
Hi, Natasha. Hi, Salty. Hi, Timber. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Rio. Hi, Mrs. T.
I know I said I was going to take a break, but
he loves us too much.
Feeling better than I was earlier today. So.
Oh my God! Back off!
Why don't I have my fucking headphones in? That's why it's weird.
It is nuts, by the way. Totally nuts.
What's the chat? That's obviously in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, real justice.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's better.
This is the one. This is gonna piss all you guys off. So I hope you enjoy.
Oh Lord.
Like my name?
Love it. Oh God.
There we go.
Measures Act on Canadians without justification, and now he's trying to hide it. His ministers admitted they won't be cooperating with the inquiry, and they'll be hiding behind cabinet confidence, of course. How many times have they used that one?
Can you make the volume louder,
SNC,
John, on that?
Winnipeg lab documents, the list goes on. Their dirty work is always too secret for any.
Let me see here.
No.
I think I can. Hold on. Oh, I can't. You're gonna have to turn up your volume, I think.
Oh man, that makes you guys really loud.
This inquiry will be nothing but an exercise in.
Okay, I'll just mute everyone.
Sounds good.
Nasty liberal political spin and nothing about transparency or accountability. Isn't that the truth?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
When illegal blockades hurt workers and endangered public safety, police were clear that they needed tools not held by any federal, provincial, or territorial law. It was only after we got advice from law enforcement that we invoked the Emergencies Act. The Canadian Policing Association, Canadian and Ontario Associations of Chiefs of Police all agree this is how the legislation should be used for emergencies. We have now announced the independent inquiry to examine the circumstances that led to the declaration and the measures taken in response. And I know we all look forward to Justice Rouleau's excellent work.
Hear, hear. The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Wedge, divide, and stigmatize. That's what this Prime Minister is about, and that's what this inquiry is going to be about. Another chance for him to call innocent people racist and misogynist and accuse them of all kinds of things that are factually not true. The purpose of this inquiry on the use of the Emergencies Act is for Canadians to see the reason why the government used it, not a chance for Liberals to insult and divide. Why is the Prime Minister so afraid to show Canadians what reasons he had or didn't have to use the Emergencies Act? What is he trying to hide?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, when our government invoked the Emergencies Act, we committed to Canadians that we would be upfront and transparent about it. We have kept that commitment, and the Commission, an independent public inquiry, is further evidence of that. As we've made clear, we will work directly with the Commission to ensure that they're able to complete their work because Canadians demand answers, and that's exactly what we're delivering.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Well, in a shocking revelation yesterday, the Prime Minister admitted he didn't use a loophole to get away with his illegal holiday. He didn't give himself permission. We know from the Complaints Commissioner that there were some hurdles to the RCMP doing their work, but they were not insurmountable. Yesterday, the Prime Minister removed one of those hurdles. Conservatives have asked the RCMP to reopen their criminal investigation into his activities. My question for the Prime Minister is, will he cooperate with the RCMP? Will he meet with the RCMP?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
It's clear that the Conservative Party has run out of ideas and material when they choose to raise issues that were brought up by the Conservative leader 3 Conservative leaders ago. Mr. Speaker, I know they want to distract from their current leadership race, but there are real issues facing Canadians, from rising cost of living to Putin's illegal war in Ukraine. Those are the issues that I'm focused on. While they focused on me, we continue to remain focused on Canadians.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
There is no statute of limitations on fraud charges, I will inform the Prime Minister. This is very serious, Mr. Speaker. This is a big deal. The Prime Minister of Canada has potentially committed criminal offences. We're talking about possible charges against the Prime Minister of this country. The Prime Minister has to know how serious this is. The Prime Minister has to know he is not above the law. So my question for the Prime Minister is, has he met with private criminal counsel regarding these potential charges?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Conservative politicians want to continue manufacturing distractions on matters that were dealt with years ago, instead of talking about the economy, talking about the environment, talking about things that Canadians care about. What's clear is they don't want to talk about making sure our economic recovery leaves no one behind. They don't want to talk about or even acknowledge the climate crisis. They definitely don't want to talk about making our communities safer by banning a assault weapons. They want to talk about me. So while they stay focused on me, I'll stay focused on Canadians.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
In 2016, the Prime Minister of Canada broke 4 separate sections of the Ethics Act. In doing so, we found out just in the last week he may have broken criminal law. This Prime Minister likes to break the rules. We know that. It all started with that illegal holiday, but it's continued with his illegal activity and interference with the SNC-Lavalin trial, his illegal benefits from the We Foundation, just to mention a few. This is a Prime Minister who is always pushing the boundaries of ethical conduct and coming as close as he can to breaking the law. And he seems to get away with it. But maybe, Mr. Speaker, maybe not this time. Is the Prime Minister above the law?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
What the Conservative Party is making very clear is that they don't want to talk about investments in childcare. They don't want to talk about how to close the infrastructure gap between Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities. They don't want to talk about investments in green infrastructure. They don't want to talk about making sure that the wealthiest pay their fair share. And they definitely don't want to talk about protecting a woman's right to choose. Mr. Speaker, while they focus on personal tax on me, we'll stay focused on the things that matter to Canadians.
Say, I can't say what I want to say, or I'll go to jail.
I know, bro. I was thinking about that. And again, I'm not choosing sides on this, but clearly we know which side in the discussion is right. Whether they're acting or not, I don't know. But you see that little fucking smug look on that cocksucker's face?
Oh, I can't. I just want to fucking smack it off him every time I see him talk.
He's got that little smirk on his face, like.
Oh, I fucking can't handle it.
We'll continue to talk about Canadians or whatever the fuck he said. It's like you're
my favorite part.
He had that same look on his face when he came to Victoria here. Looked over at all of us over there protesting and all of that. And
my favorite part when he was talking about women's right to choose, it was like, oh, apparently we have choice now, because like I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna refrain from commenting because I can't say what I want to say, or I'll go to jail. So
it's more so information. It's not. We don't need
Kelsey,
specifically a response. It's
Procky.
more information.
Yeah. No. Thank you, John, for sharing that. It's good.
It is.
Yeah, I haven't watched CPAC since like February, and it was quite nice not to see him talk.
Well,
I agree.
This is what I'm doing when I'm quiet. I'm trying to find some shit and.
Kelsey, Kimberly, love you.
Get in here,
Kimberly.
then. Fuck. Fucking irritating. Shut up and stay out of my shit.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel, Mel.
Sorry. My cat drives me fucking crazy.
I'm in the dark.
Come here. Come here.
By the way, Brett, my daughter absolutely fucking loves your truck. Like, I pulled up your chat, and obviously your truck's on the chat, and she was like looking at my phone. She goes, "Orange truck! I want to ride orange truck!" And it's like orange has been her favorite. She can
Really,
say the word orange.
It was really fun having you guys with me today, going for that drive.
It was so much fun. Like, dude, you have no idea how many memories like that just like. It's been so long since when I say like I literally knew as soon as like I knew where you were, I was like, I know exactly where you are the whole way.
Yeah. No, that was awesome.
Brad, he suffered from the same thing we did when we did our first live sideways camera. That's because you're doing everything.
I'm new to this. Yeah.
Upright, and then you hit go, and then you go to put it like that, and yeah, no, it don't work that way.
It's okay. I'll get there. I'll figure it all out.
Yeah, it was
Figure it out.
sideways when I was trying to watch. I was like,
We did it again. It was fun.
before you do the stream, if you're using Prism, you're supposed to orientate your phone first to where you want
I
it.
tried that. I did
No,
try
you
that.
got to do
twice.
it before. You got to do it before you.
I know. I
actually
tried.
Oh,
Yeah, I had it sideways when I before I even did. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll get there.
yeah. You were using Prism.
I was just live on YouTube.
Okay, so I think it probably doesn't work on YouTube, but on Prism you can actually orientate your phone.
I haven't gone live on Facebook.
Not
No.
on Facebook, on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Just directly through YouTube, not through Prism.
Yeah. It was super fun though. Thanks for everybody that came and.
It's Poppy.
We went for the ride,
Hey,
but my
guys.
neck's a little sore now. So
Hey, I did another one. I was streaming for like 3.5 hours.
I know you went
That's
back
right.
in. Procky.
So my phone died. My phone died, so I'm not sure that one's gonna upload where I was at the lake and at the stream, and
That's
not
okay.
sure that one's gonna go up.
There's a whole
But-
bunch of us that got to actually watch it live, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Now that I have a little following here, I wish I could work out more where I was working, because where I work often it's fucking, the scenery is amazing. So like the one picture there where I'm in the kayak, and it's my thumbnail.
Go fly.
Those are some of my views when I'm out working. I was actually working in Cranbrook in that picture with the kayak.
Well,
I wasn't working, but it was after work. I took my kayak to the lake, to a lake there.
well, I showed Brett, but like if I get the property I want once I get to Canada, because eventually I want to take over my grandparents' property, this is gonna be my view every fucking day.
Oh my goodness. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Fuck
I
yes.
stare out at
We're
concrete.
getting a camper. We're coming.
Show
Hold
it
on.
again. It's kind of
No.
hard to see, but
Oh, it's
kinda
booze
see it.
left. Oh.
Hold on.
just
Let me-
there's a reflection.
It's always so hard to show a phone screen.
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Oh, that's even worse.
I think the
Yeah.
light.
No,
not
yeah,
worse.
that made it worse. Yeah, I realized that. Try to like.
It kind of looks like the top of some of the mountains around here. You know, there's like meadows up there, and
There's a mountain like right here in the background.
I don't know. I
See a
see
little river?
water. I see greenery. I see trees.
There's the mountain.
Oh yeah.
I see us moving in.
10
What are
acres,
talking
you
about?
guys.
live in Victoria.
Where is
10
that?
acres. That's in Jaffrey, BC. Right in between
Jaffrey?
Cranbrook and right in between Cranbrook and Fernie. Yeah.
Freedom.
Oh.
Ooh ha ha.
Oh yeah. Well, like I say, the picture where I'm in the kayak, my thumbnail picture. It's that was in just outside of Cranbrook.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
So-
There's a lot of nice shit around there.
Because Brett was saying in his stream he wants to move somewhere where he's on a lake, and I was like, well, my grandparents' property isn't on a lake, but there's literally like 5 lakes within 5-minute drive. It's fucking
what's
awesome.
up, Freedom Kelsey?
Freedom. Ooh ha ha.
Oh yeah, Freedom Wuha. I knew that.
Yeah. So I keep telling her to get in here. She's not
Freedom
listening.
Wuha.
What?
Yeah, real justice down there. Coda should have taken. I wish Coda could have taken his car anywhere but the impound. I mean,
No,
he's
it's
got.
not.
He's got
It's not at
24 hours.
it's
right?
not
Not
at
in-
it's not at
it's not-
impound anymore.
No,
Well,
it's
not impound. But they got it out.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's just at an undisclosed location.
That's good. I don't. Yeah, as long as it's not at the tow yard. That's
It's not at the tow yard. They got it right away.
makes sense. You're in their spawn. Awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. So I missed I heard stuff on Zello today, but yeah. And then the main thing I saw was the Ottawa police tweeted about our Dakota, and I was like, oh my god, he's such a superstar.
He is.
They all
yeah.
think it's Chris Sky on Twitter.
I know everybody's like, please tell
No
me
way.
it's Chris Sky. Yeah, there's comments on that saying, please tell me it's Chris Sky. Let me guess, it's Chris Sky. It's like,
You know what? And these are the same people that give people shit for making fun of people, and they're sitting
Oh.
there like those people are making fun of. I don't even follow Chris Guy. I don't follow anything. I
No,
don't know anything
same here.
about him.
I know that name. I don't.
I
know
didn't
the
even
name.
know who that person was.
I didn't know anything about him, but he spoke in my town like a week ago, or about a week ago. And I went and saw him. That was cool. Shots by Hill was there with his crew and those guys, and that was fine.
First time I heard of
thing
Chris
is-
Guy was when he was in
He gave a little
where
speech. I don't know. Apparently, he's super duper popular. But I
Yeah,
don't really
well,
know
I've
much
heard
about
of him. I've heard of him, but I've never followed him. But apparently, he's really short. So these guys on the other side, they just keep making fun of his height and all this other shit. And these are supposed to be the people that are respectful of people of different whatever, you know. What?
Hey, Procky, you're super low. Are you? Do you have
Am I
any
low?
option to go a little louder?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I think it's your thing. I think it's yours. He sounds
Who?
fine to me.
Well, you guys all sound fine. It's just Procky. I got to crank him up.
Oh, that's weird.
No, I can see on my little oh, it sounds
that's
louder
better.
now.
there we
Oh.
go.
There we go.
I can see it on the bubble.
Yeah, when his bubble talks, it barely moves.
Meh,
There we go. Awesome.
meh. Bubble.
I just don't want it to be too loud.
You're good.
Okay, we're gonna bring you on the phone. We're gonna go for a quick smoke. Be right back.
I want.
Well, yeah,
this-
cool. Well, nice to see you guys. Brett left, and Melody, and Rob. But now that it's kind of silent for a second, I want to say hi to all of you because you're all beautiful people who I love. So, hello.
What's up?
But now they're all gone. So,
What's up?
yeah, it's been a busy day. Busy fucking day.
What'd you do today?
Working and cooking, and I have a kitten now, so I'm taking care of that. And I have a dog, so I have to watch them both together.
Kitten.
I will, once I train them to love each other, which I will, it'll only take a few more days. I'll post some pictures.
To train a cat?
Well, the dog mostly.
Okay,
Just
I was
to-
like, you ain't training no cat.
The cat doesn't give a shit about anything and is fine with the dog, but the dog is like more scared than it's hilarious. He's so much bigger, but he's like freaked out.
Because cats are assholes, and he knows it.
She's so tiny though, the kitten.
Oh,
It's funny.
Oh, it's just a kitten. Oh.
It's just a kitten. She's like, her little teeny tiny paws pawed his nose, and he just jumps around like, she's like, holy shit! And I'm trying to make him calm down. So yeah, that's been my life for the last few days.
I've just been slowly fucking packing.
Melody, you're muted.
It's really quiet.
But yeah, that Chris Sky guy. So I guess he's a controversial personality. I don't know.
I've heard of him, but I've not followed him, so I don't know what the fuck.
I've
Who's
no,
this?
I've not heard
Brad.
of this guy.
I know the first time I heard of him was when the cruise was in Kelowna.
Calgary, maybe.
Mm-mm. It was in
Oh,
BC.
okay.
Oh, it was in the Okanagan. I think
Right.
they were in the
He got-
Okanagan where he was.
He was like arrested in Calgary during the cruise. And then, I don't know. Yeah, he was going to show up at the Bill Gates protest in Vancouver, which he did. And it was pretty good. It was pretty goddamn good protest, if I may say so. But not exactly what we wanted, but, it's BC. It's hard to get people out in numbers here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Unfortunately, that it seems to be a West Coast thing, and I know like you guys are there, but like a lot of people on the West Coast are that way, especially in the States too.
Like in January when we did our big convoy on the same day the truckers came into Ottawa, like that was fucking massive. It was miles and miles long.
Good night,
People everywhere. It was insane. But yeah.
Sorry.
So I know there's a ton of supporters out there, but we just got to keep the love alive and not get, too
That's
frustrated.
why I go out for a drive almost every day, go get a coffee or whatever, and drive around for just like an hour, just flying the flag off the truck, listen to music, just so
Dude,
it's
I
out there.
want one of those chicken
People can see.
sandwiches that you had today.
Oh my goodness, that thing was amazing. Like,
I had a donair today. I went for a little drive, and
They don't
when
even know what donairs are down here.
after I messaged you earlier, Brett, where I said I need a moment for myself, I went for a drive, and I got a donair, and I just sat in the donair shop and I just ate it, and it was good. And I honestly I was tunnel vision the whole time I was driving. I wasn't even paying attention to my surroundings or anything. I don't know.
Sorry, I got lost in the comments.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I can't wait to be up there to be able to like be a part of it.
I was talking about it in my live stream that I did earlier, where today before I went for my drive, I stopped at Tim Hortons and grabbed a coffee, and cop went through the drive, parked like kind of facing the entrance to the drive-through, and a cop went by, and she gave a smile and a wave and a thumbs up, and it was like right on, like that's awesome. And then I went inside and got my coffee, and the one customer buddy that was sitting down, he started talking to me and about the truck and how he's seen my truck lots of times and the flag. He loved the flag and he wanted to know all about like where I got it and all that jazz. And it's, we started talking about other things, like he brought up Ukraine, and so we got talking about that. And, I had told him that I was like down in Milk River at the border blockade, and like there's people around, like they're overhearing us talk, right? Like there was a couple tables that just like stopped what they were doing and just were like focused on us two talking. And it's, I said my little pieces and he was laughing, and like, it was really good. But it's those kind of discussions and those kind of visuals with the flag and etc. Like that's what it brings awareness, right? Like people are going to be like, oh, like, wait, what's going on? Like,
and like, yeah, even if those people didn't talk to you that were sitting at those tables, they're going to talk about it later.
Well, they're going to, yeah. Like you're engaging thought and discussion. Like, yeah, hopefully open up some eyes and not everybody just stays oblivious.
I don't want to tickle the like button,
John.
I do not want to do it. Nope. Not doing it.
Take it.
I don't even know if I actually liked it when I came in. I'm gonna go look now.
I know oops, that was capitals. I didn't mean to capital letter that.
Thank Kimberly, love you.
Thank Kimberly.
I always forget to hit. I mean, not always, but most.
Oh, there you go. I liked it. I did not like it, but I have liked it now. There you go.
I forget to do it often, so.
I know I'll be sitting there like telling people to like and comment and stuff and like sharing stuff in other people's streams, and I'll be like, did I fucking like this?
And then you realize I've done that too. I was like, oh shit.
I do that too, buddy.
Like, did I actually like this? After like posting it a couple times, like, wait, did I even like it? Go look. Shit.
And I always have to go back to a bunch of lives and be like, all right, like, because I forgot.
I'm getting better at it though. I'm getting better at it. Even pre-recorded videos that I watch, I make a note of it in my head to like it if I approve of it. like Awaken with JP stuff or Mr. Sunshine Baby, stuff like that. I love his stuff too.
Oh, he's been getting to me lately. I'm not liking his
Oh
pro-conservative
no,
stuff.
okay, no. I trust me. I think about you every fucking time I watch him. And
I like him too. I really loved. He did some stuff in Ottawa, and like it's not that I don't like him. I do. I do like him. But I just
he wasn't. He mentions numerous times that he's not political, and he doesn't realize in that sense what's going on. So at least he's on our side. So we got to give him.
Oh
that.
no, absolutely. No.
The only reason
I do like him. Go ahead, Brocky.
The only reason I don't necessarily I'm disappointed by him just because there were so many videos that were on his channel from Ottawa, like tons of little viral clips that were like they were getting hundreds of thousands of views, and then one day they were just all gone, and now I don't know. I feel lost.
YouTube deleted them all.
Well, apparently he took them down, but I don't know what the deal is.
Well, no,
he said he would put them back up.
Well, that's weird because I could have swore he said YouTube deleted all his videos.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. Then
I just missed the videos, I guess. Either way.
After the Emergency Act was rolled in and the unleashed the horses and all that fucking garbage, he did a video like immediately that night, and that one I really liked. And unfortunately, it was taken down. I'm pretty sure he took it down, but whether it was him or YouTube, it was understandable why it got taken down. Which is that's kind of too bad it was because, yeah, it was. He was pretty passionate that night. Let's just say that he said some things, and it was like, yeah, buddy, like, so.
Yeah, he's new to all this. Like he mentions numerous times, he's not like a lot of us. We're new to all of what's going on. Like what is currently going on. Like a lot of people, they just did their own thing. They just lived their life, and they're just getting into this. And we need people like that because they're great at bringing out content and focusing their energy on that. So if they are deviating away from certain paths, specifically towards you, Brett, like left and right and stuff, it's not. I'm not going to go against him on that. He's trying to do what he believes is right for everyone. So that's my opinion.
Yep. No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So I think there's always going to be a left versus right in our lifetime. Maybe it'll change. I don't know. But right now, we've got to give love to those that are supporting our side, even if they do go that way. Because I did the same thing. I was left versus right, and then I thought I was right, but I realized I'm more center because I agree with a lot of liberal things and I agree with conservative things. And there needs to be a balance like that in a party. There should never be one side this way and one side the other way. There should be in the middle, and
it's all about compromise, right? Like, yeah.
So I think that's what a libertarian is, isn't it?
Well, libertarian is going to be their kind of freedom and less government.
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle, though, isn't it? Kind of. They kind of choose both sides in a way, though.
There's a lot of live and let live type of an attitude. I would vote libertarian before a lot of other things, but there's a lot of things with libertarians that yeah, they are. Well, no, if you're going to play the political spectrum game, then by that game, then they would be considered like quite right.
Oh, okay. That's what I consider myself, whether it's right
nowadays. I feel like once upon a time the libertarians were a little more left, maybe, like just by
freedom
today's standards. You know?
Well, I mean, we're living in fascism, so
Yes, everything's all topsy turvy right now.
that's why I don't like playing that game. Where it's
Yeah.
just like,
I know what you mean.
Chill down here with Melody.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Comments.
Oh, can't do it.
freedom.
Also, we have what, 3 years till the next election anyway, so it's like, what, we have so much time to get some kind of a movement going, you know? And
Yep, I definitely agree.
yeah, Freedom Party
just-
or some shit, or what? Sorry, what did you call it? CAP? Was it CAP?
That's what I've been kind of playing with and trying to bring about. Yeah, Citizen Alliance Party.
Citizen Alliance Party. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
My
I don't know,
idea was less
just-
serious. And
that's
it was
just
the
my-
Canadian Smokers Party, but
I mean, that's just what I've come up with in my own head as I've been playing with things and like looking into it and what the first steps are and etc. So yeah, that there's been other
Yeah.
games we talked about, but
yeah.
I kind of like that one. It's fun. The cap.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We got to have a bit of fun with it too, right? Like, yeah, cap.
No
Can-
fun, Brett.
Can CAP.
Put a cap in Ottawa. That's Citizen Alliance Party for the record. But it's a fun play on words.
What you
Shit, well-
drinking over there, Rob?
Well, I joined up mostly just to say hello to y'all, and I love y'all. But I should go because I gotta catch up
Oh,
on.
lucky logger.
I missed a ton of Coda streams today, and I have to fucking catch up. So,
I did too. I was busy today sorting through my dad's stuff at storage, and then I come back. I get it. Shelby texts me, and I'm like, "Oh shit, what's happening?" So then I've been glued to it since.
All right, well, freedom. Love you guys.
Freedom.
Love you, Brocky.
Brocky.
Freedom. Tommy Lives Matter.
Rocky, hopefully you're in Vic soon.
Yeah, dude.
Peace.
Damage.
Call Me Lives Matter.
Said that too late.
You heard me say it.
Yeah, he's probably still closing out.
Mhm.
Takes a minute.
I love bantering with Brocky. A lot, actually.
Your banter is really interesting to listen to. Like between the two of you.
Oh.
Like just listening to like the conversation is nice to listen to. Like if I'm not on panel, it's good to listen to. Because you guys are both very like I don't know how to word it. You both have good things to say, and even though we're on the same side, or you're like on the same side, but different perspectives, I guess.
Well, I was talking to Natasha about that earlier, where it was, just good to have different perspectives and different like thoughts coming at you or whatever. Where it's like all of us, where we
There's
can like
Brocky.
all kind of expand the, just kind of expand the like. What did I say to Natasha? I like when people engage in thinking.
The motorhome is fine, real justice. It's just sitting where they're at.
Good stuff. I'm glad that didn't go worse. I mean, he really could have been arrested. I mean, that really sucks. It was Ty Guy that texted me. I wasn't in YouTube yet. I was working and doing some other stuff and hadn't got into YouTube or even to the computer yet. And Ty Guy wrote, and he's like, "Oh my God, have you seen what's going on with Coda?" And I'm like, "No."
I think the other half of the convoy went to Montreal, didn't they?
Yeah. But I think they're joining back up. I'm not too sure. I think there was a little some discrepancies in their views. But don't hold me to account on that. I stay out of that. I don't even ask questions. So
I think from what I've heard, basically, it's just some people wanted to support one thing and other people wanted to support another thing. So they just kind of, instead of trying to do everything all at once, they just kind of went.
A lot of the other half of the convoy, they're French.
Yeah.
So I think the French kind of deviated, go to Montreal, and that's my understanding. I mean, I'm in their their private group, but their private chat, but I don't read everything.
Are you talking about the guys that branched out and made Bridges to Freedom, John? Are you talking about the Frenchies that were in with the Great Canadian Cruise?
The Frenchies.
Yeah, the ones that were in with them, like the buses and stuff, the black buses. And...
Oh yeah. No, the other ones, the Bridges to Freedom, were with them until I think they were a week behind or a week ahead of them.
No, like I met all of them when they were all together. When when they were you met them too. When they came through Edmonton, and then I hung out with them, and I hung out with them in Red Deer, and yeah. And then I was at the Freedom Field, not last Saturday, but the Saturday before, and then actually Backseat Guy was there, and a couple others. They actually deviated completely away from the convoy. So I don't know what they're doing, but
Real justice. We're all the author of our own stories.
I'm not gonna. I know why they left Real Justice, but it's not my position to say why. It's not really a huge thing, really, but it's not. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Mrs. T, or I guess Rob is here, the troll.
She can hear you. She can hear you wherever she is. She's
where are you guys thinking about coming to Alberta? Like, what area are you guys moving to?
Yeah, we're not sure. Yeah.
So I should take you guys for more drives? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we got to see what it looks like. Make sure we're a good fit there. The problem is it's beautiful this time of year, or much prettier anyway.
I think a good place for you guys, if you want that same scenery. Let me think here. Fuck.
Where is it, John?
Don't make those noises. I can't think.
Then mute us.
Fuck!
It wasn't me. It was Brett. It was Brett. Tapping on his desk.
Are you thinking north?
No, I'm just
further south of. I don't know. I'm not a fan of snow, so this is all going to be a big problem. I'm in
yeah, that's not going to work.
You live in Canada,
and I came from Florida, so 15, 17 years ago.
You definitely want to be down here by me, then somewhere in this area.
Yeah,
there's some places in contact with somebody would be even better, right? But
there's some places just a little west of here, like Black Diamond and Turner Valley and stuff. They're like beautiful little towns. Like there's some like Black Diamond is there's some beautiful little towns. Yeah, absolutely is.
Now, in regards to like work, obviously, I mean, I grew up in Palm Beach, Florida, right? And that's where all my work life was and all of that before I moved here. So I used to be quite a fan of like a big city. So Calgary, and the Stampede and it seems active, very, but it's not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting not happening. No, and to be honest, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of cities anymore either, but I need people in order to work. I don't want to drive.
Canmore would be good too. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
My family goes to Canmore once a year. Every year we go to Canmore.
You're right, really close to the mountains and shit there.
Close to the mountain.
But it's probably
my
expensive.
Speaker's acting up because now John's low. Is John
Canmore?
Canmore is expensive.
Canmore is very expensive to live.
But so is where they're living right now.
I gotta mute.
Yeah,
They live on Victoria Island, so they're probably
that's true.
No, it's probably not as expensive as Victoria Island.
In Victoria,
I don't think anything's
effectively.
as expensive as Victoria. No, it's
My mom
not.
wants to move back here too, Rob.
Huh?
She wants that. My mom wants to move back here too. She wants out of Victoria. She doesn't like it
Now,
there.
does mom own, or is she?
I'm pretty
she's
sure they're
renting?
just renting. Her husband, he's not as healthy as he once was. He used to take contracts, in like wherever. Like she's lived in Chile and Brazil, and she's lived all over the place. They would go
Okay.
for like 18 or 24-month contracts or whatever, but he's not doing as well as he was health-wise. So they've kind of settled in Victoria where it's nice weather and da. And she has a job, and I don't know, but she doesn't like it.
It's hard because it's super mild here. I mean, it really is. I mean, aside from the wind, that's only been over the last like maybe few years, like 4 years, even not even. It just seems the wind is it's brutal here.
It's
I don't
it's bad
understand.
everywhere. It's getting really bad for some reason. The wind is everywhere I fucking go. It's so windy. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
It's been windy here for like a month and a half straight, you guys. So
close-
it's not.
close.
It's like
It's Klaus Schwab. I gotta.
The funny thing about him, anytime you see a video on him, this guy's like loaded. And why doesn't he have better recording equipment? He's got bad English and he's got bad recording. So everything gets cut. I think he does it on purpose. What the hell is he talking about?
The people that are helping direct them, they're clearly
I see you down there.
what's
Nat.
the word? Not psychologists. What would be the word? They know
sociopaths.
No. No. Well, yes, but they know how to manipulate humans. So
Yeah.
isn't there a term for that word?
Manipulate human.
Narcissist?
No. It would be like a profession. Someone that analyzes how people.
Propagandist.
Well, they analyze how people, how their movements are, how they do this and that, how they socialize, and all that shit. Someone's got to know.
Behavioral analyst.
Something like that. I don't know. So they got people in there that are analyzing how humans work, and then they're helping the World Economic Forum do what they're doing. That's what I think. And I think I'm right.
Oh, they're hiding in plain sight. Like the conversation I had at the coffee shop today when I was talking about the World Economic Forum, like I said, there was a couple tables that were they stopped everything they were doing and just sat there and watched me and this guy talk for like just a few minutes, but like they did nothing but watch us talk.
Night, Kelsey.
I'll see you Saturday. Or will I?
Hi, Frankie.
Good night, Kelsey.
Goof morning.
Love you, Frankie.
Love you.
Frankie Freedom.
You're talking about a psychologist, John, or
psychoanalyst,
like a psychiatrist?
Yeah,
it's got to be like a mixture of all those kind of things.
Probably closer to like
behavioral analyst.
Behavioral analyst.
Oh, Natasha, anthropologist.
Isn't an anthropologist like?
I don't know what an anthropologist is, but it seemed like a big word.
That's Indiana Jones.
What's an anthropologist?
Anthropology is Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I thought it was to do with.
It is. An anthropologist is a person engaged in the practice of anthropology. Anthropology is a study of aspects of human within the past and present societies. So, social anthropology, cultural anthropology, and oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm stoned. I can't say this word. Whatever. Anthropology studies the norms of values and of societies. So I don't know if that's necessarily would pertain to humans.
You know what? They probably got a whole fucking board of all different sections, and then they say like I say, we're a fucking video game. So they've got us on a board. They're like, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on, this is what's happening here. These guys are acting like this, and they're just sitting there like literally like a fucking game of Risk or whatever. And they're like, "Okay, we need to do this over here. We need to do this over here." It's a fucking. I'm almost.
Oh, I know.
Positive.
This one, a behavioral analysis, or like they basically, yeah, fuck. I'm just ignore me if I fuck up words. I'm stoned. The study is of behavior, so they would definitely be the ones that would study that, I would assume. Because it says why they focus on understanding why people behave the way they do, or behavior can be, or how a behavior can be changed.
Love you, Queenie. Don't leave
Night,
us.
Queenie.
You love our panels.
Hey, Queenie. Thank you for being a friend.
Good night, Queenie. I got a question for Natasha at some point. We don't have to deal with it right now, but somebody was mentioning, oh, this is Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, that's
My
a
honey.
bad heart.
Wow, Natasha.
No heart's a bad heart, honey.
Okay.
But somebody had mentioned
Hi,
on
Steve, love you.
the post that I put out today that we should. How hard is it to do a premiere? Like, is that just setting it up to like? Is that scheduling a video to start at a certain time? Is that a premiere?
Natasha would know this.
That's what I was.
Well,
So,
when
not
I do
sure,
the
but-
stream, when I do the StreamYard, I try to set a timer to do it later on, and then it doesn't show on YouTube. So I don't know how she does that.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do a premiere because one of my posts, my first community post, because finally got approved for that over the 500 subs. Oh, she says yes, scheduling. Okay, but I think
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it on StreamYard because I was testing something in StreamYard and I didn't go live on I didn't press the go live, but Trish started commenting in the chat. And I'm like, how the fuck are you in
that
here?
happened to me once. Yep.
Yeah,
And-
Connor does it every once in a while too.
I was in there playing with settings and everything, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Hey, are you going live? You going live?" And I'm like, what are you doing in my room?"
I know. I was like, I'm not even live. How are you in here?
Huh.
Yeah, I was in there too. Me,
But
Trish,
then,
and Chris.
then I did it again, and I looked on my YouTube, and I couldn't find anything saying I was live or not live, but it didn't say anything waiting for John
Set
Curtis.
as premiere button.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so in scheduling then, Natasha, when you go in to schedule it, there's a button in there to set as a premiere. Okay, and then set time date. Cool. Well, the reason I'm even bringing that up, if nobody saw the community post that I put out, I've only done the one just because I got it today. But there's so many places here in Victoria that there's no cell reception. I can't do live streaming. So somebody had written, MC Calcium, actually, I believe it was, that wrote and said, set it up as a premiere, and then I can interact with the chat, after the video's up, and, we can all be in chat kind of talking about the video and kind of go from there. That way I can still be interactive with everybody, but...
Oh, while the video's playing, the chat is live, but the video's pre-recorded?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So it'll be something that I film offline because there's no cell reception. There's no chance in hell that I'm going to be able to live stream. And I know this. There's too many areas like Goldstream Park. I mean, that place is beautiful, but there's not a chance of doing a live stream there.
So we can talk about it live while we watch it.
Yeah, we can all chat, and we won't be talking like a panel here. I'll be in chat with everybody else, and we'll all be watching it back.
Yeah.
Something like that. We
So,
haven't
good
figured
idea.
kind of like with Natasha's video, we were all able to chat kind of live while her premiere was going on, I believe is how it was set up. So
Yeah, it was.
Natasha's writing in there.
yeah, I see over. Did we see? Oh, I missed a couple of them. Sorry about that. Countdown as well. Generic usually. Okay.
John, because I just remembered, the person for your merch that we were talking about to get you a fucking hoodie and whatever.
Yeah.
They aren't allowed to sell them anymore because the police have fucking cracked down so hard and etc. So I was given a link to they have a website, so that's going to take a hot minute. Just
Police
give me
have
a minute
cracked
on that.
down on what? On selling fucking clothing?
Oh yeah, you can't go like sell like merch on the streets of Calgary anymore or anything like that. Like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So I'm still in contact with them, but I have to like go through the channels. I can't just bypass it now, apparently. So just give me a hot minute on that one.
Oh, it's all good, man. You're donating something to me, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Where the fuck's my donation, bro?" Like, what the fuck?
No doubt.
By the way, Brett, my mother-in-law is straight up jealous of where you live because she is like super into Heartland, which is obviously recorded in that area. And so, okay,
like a couple blocks away.
I know. So, okay, no, seriously, when I came down here 5 years ago for the first time, and they're like, "So where do you live?" And I was like, "This," and she was watching an episode of Heartland. I was like, "Do you know that this is literally recorded like less than 2 hours away from my house?" She goes like, "What? You're that close?" I was like, "Yes." And then I was watching you, and she's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Oh, I'm watching one of my friends stream." I said, "He's actually from High River," and she goes, "Wait, that's where Heartland's recorded, right?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's not fair."
Yeah, there's a number of television and movie productions that happen in High River, like a lot.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's pretty. They park actually right across the street from me, so like
That's
right across
crazy.
the street from me. Like I'm sure a couple. It's getting nice now, so I'm sure probably a couple weeks from now, across the street from me is all going to be just lined up with movie trucks and trailers and shit. It happens all the time. The car show happens right across the street from me too. Yeah, it's actually a pretty. There's a lot of events in this town. There really is.
Okay,
but it's still like a really small town atmosphere.
It's a small knit town, yeah.
Yeah, there's farmers driving around, slow rolling, and whatever, right? Like it's way a small town atmosphere attitude, but with like, there's a lot of shit that goes on here as far as events. It's really quiet, actually. Like when I was protesting, camped out in front of my MP's office, which is only like a few blocks over there. The cop that I spoke to, she came up to me and somebody had called me in because I scared them. Long story. Anyways, freaking. So the cop pulls up and the lights come on. I'm like, I was ready for it. So I like got out my license and registration, whatever. And she like looked at me. She was like, "How long have you been here?" I'm like, "Oh, only like I think like 10 minutes or so," because I was parked in a 15-minute only parking spot for 30 hours. And she like looks at me. She's like, "I talked to you last night." I'm like, I'm pretty sure that I've only been here about 10 minutes because that sign says only 15-minute parking, so I don't want to be doing it. She laughed and she asked why I was parked specifically there, and I was like, "That's my MP's office right there. Like, it's the only parking spot in front of his office." Freaking and yeah, it was really funny because she was from Okotoks, and that's her MP too. So. But yeah, it was. She laughed, and we kind of talked. We talked actually for like 20 minutes, just about nothing. Like, and she was like quite fascinated by the town because she's like, it's so quiet. Like, there's literally nothing going on. Like, it's like so quiet. But she's like, but it's so pretty. Like the river's right there, and the mountains and the scenery. And she's like, this is a nice little town. Like, yeah, and yeah, she thought that the cafe from Heartland there, because it's only just a couple blocks over from me. She was like, "I thought that was actually a cafe," but she's like, "It's not. It's like an actual like set." And I was like, "Yeah, like it's not an open real store. Like it's just a movie. It's a television prop and set." Like, so yeah, there's lots of stuff filmed here. It's a really interesting place to live. It's fun, and I love where I live.
It looks
Okay,
like
enough about High River. What's that, sorry?
Hello, everybody.
I said it looks like it's nice there.
Frankie's thugging out over there.
Hello, Melody. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you, darling?
Well, yesterday I fell asleep at the job the last 2 hours, and then Olaf calling me many times, and I wake up and said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
Because
you fell asleep on panel too. Twice.
John Curtis knows all about that. Yeah,
I do.
But okay, I fixed it. Working till 5 o'clock this morning.
Freedom
yesterday,
Frankie.
A short life with Olaf, and we have another thing we are going to address about the mainstream media, also in the Netherlands. Like, you probably know that they say Hollywood pedowood, yes, something like that.
Yes.
So here in the Netherlands, there is
West.
also a
Hi,
lot
West.
coming to surface.
Westicles.
Hi, Wes.
Oh, Wes.
Hi,
Hi,
Wes.
Frankie. I was muted. We were on the phone for a sec.
Hi, Frankie. Thank you for getting dressed.
Yes, thank you, Frankie, for getting dressed. That was
What
great.
am I seeing in chat? You did a rap video? Is this you? She's talking about.
Natasha's busting Frankie's balls. Yes.
Oh, because of the outfit. I got it. I was on the phone. Never mind.
Hello, Natasha Maeve. I played your song yesterday. Hopefully you saw it.
Oh, she's got another one coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
11 p.m. Woo!
We're so excited for her. I can't
Don't have
wait.
to worry about it. I set the reminder. Click a button.
Oh,
push
I
a
did
button.
too.
Yeah.
I don't even need to set the reminder because I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're
Can we have
probably
a-
all going to be on the fucking panel, and then we'll all watch it together. Yeah.
Well, this is depends on how she wants to do it. If she wants to do her own little thing, and then maybe we can bring all the attention on her.
Yeah, and then play it after.
YouTube, and then we could play it on the panel after.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I wasn't meaning like we all sit.
No, yeah, no, it's all good.
I don't
Can a
think you
mod
can do that on
pop
the panel.
Natasha's channel? Please, or John?
Oh, Wes. Love
Love you, Wes.
I can't pop anything in the comments because I don't have a wrench on this channel.
Me either.
I don't remember if I have a wrench on this channel or not.
So I was also lurking a little bit at Rumble.
Not you, Frankie.
How
Frankie was lurking. Tell me more.
how Digital Soldiers is doing. Let us have a look.
Careful, that's Rumble. Don't let us hear too much.
Oh,
What
yeah.
you're talking about.
Yes, you got to be careful. I was over
But
there.
they
I was
not
over there
really
earlier.
have. They not really have a exciting topic.
We've got them open as well. Watching both. Yeah.
Did you push the little plus mark? Did you give them a Rumble?
Yes, I give them a mumble. I gave them a mumble.
Mumble. I
And
give
then
them a
it
mumble
turns
too.
green. It turns green. The plus, you see.
Yes.
You can
John, you should pop Natasha's channel in chat.
A Freemasons number 33 likes. 33 likes.
Natasha, it's going to be amazing. We know it's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Look at us.
Blogger.
We got ourselves.
Hey, you fucking dickhead with your webcams. Fuck
Grab 'em,
off,
guys.
guy.
Wes, stop it.
Done. I got him.
Nope. You
Got him.
Ha ha. You know you're doing good, John.
Brett,
Wow.
Brett, I'm pretty sure I gave you a wrench on here.
Who?
Not that I'm aware of.
You'll have to chat and see if we do.
You know
I
you're doing
can't.
good when you get that, John.
Look at that.
Natasha.
Natasha and John got one. I tried. I didn't get one.
Well, they were talking on Rumble about.
Oh, it might have been
somebody
me. Everything I do on this
with a
chat
name.
comes up as John.
Melody.
Sorry.
What?
You're modded on here.
Nope.
What? Okay, make
Nope.
a comment.
No.
Make a comment.
None of us are.
Neither me nor Melody are. Yeah.
Put a comment down, Melody.
Just doing it now.
Sorry,
Mrs.
Frank, that was
T is a
exciting.
mod on my channel.
Good
Melody is a mod on my channel. Evil Bunny is a mod on my channel.
Wait, you called me
Frankie's
Evil
not on my
Bunny? What the fuck is wrong
I'm
with
sorry.
you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bun Bun. You like when I call you Bun Bun. I know you do.
Tina.
Well, you said Bunny or you said that's funny Bunny earlier too in your stream. I was like, wait, he didn't say Bun Bun, but then he rhymed, so I'm like, I'll give it to him. I'm gonna give you a hard time, but he rhymed. It's okay.
That's the first time I had those webcam trolls. That's the very first time, and I got him within the first fucking like 5 seconds.
It's funny. I get those on my comments on the videos like after. Not necessarily him, but almost
Oh
every
my
time.
god, Natasha, don't. Why did you have to talk about that?
Be very careful of a guy
Oh,
coming
man.
in called Houdini who wants to show you a magic trick.
No Houdinis.
Oh my god.
No more magic tricks.
Did you see that, Frankie?
Where he went from
on Diego?
Yes, Wes.
No, when he went from I saw his name was Houdini, where he went from
Yes, Brett has a channel.
man face to baby face.
He said,
went somewhere.
I'll show you a trick.
I tried to forget you, Natasha.
Oh my god. That was
Oh, poor Diego.
Rocky going to bed.
Out of everywhere that he could have done it on Diego's.
like everybody said, I'm just so glad that Tyler had left.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was just like Tyler left. and
Tyson, not Tyler. My brain went. I'm like, wait, that's not right. Tyson. Yeah, I'm so glad he left.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my goodness.
Hopefully, it was late enough that he was gone and
I
just
think
not
his
off
mom
camera.
was in there though. She's probably like, "You're not."
Thanks,
allowed
Natasha.
anymore."
Freedom, get on the panel. What the fuck?
Freedom who?
No magic tricks.
Freedom.
Thanks,
Call
Natasha.
it Freedom.
Oh, Natasha posting
White Snoop Dogg, as Queenie calls him.
I have a serious question.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Yes.
Because this is one thing I notice about the group that we are forming. A lot of people have their own scars or traumas and things. But fear is one thing also because COVID. So how can we free
The flood,
ourselves
you mean?
or help somebody else from fear?
That's a loaded question, really.
I think doing what we're doing right now, where we're having these conversations and opening up, like John, I was going through your YouTube videos earlier, just a couple hours ago, actually, and I noticed that one of your most viewed videos is the night that we had Swirton in here.
How many
Yeah.
views on it?
Pardon me?
How many views is on it?
Hold on, let me go look real quick. I can pull it up real quick.
564. But it's like
John's
one of the
got
most.
one video that's got a hell of a lot more than that.
I meant out of our panels and like the stuff that he's been doing lately, right?
Yeah.
And it had a lot of views though, that one, just for all our panel stuff that we've been doing.
So just an FYI,
Right back, 100.
an FYI, this is we've got 34 fucking people in here right now, which is very high for this time.
Hello, 34 people.
I think if it's this one that I think it is, it's 565.
Yeah,
I'm
so somebody else
usually-
watched it.
So, yeah, and my panel got fucking.
Yeah, it is
taken down from
565.
last night, too.
That was the night of the raid, right? But so the point is that having these conversations like we're doing right now is helping other people overcoming the fear and anxiety and whatever. Like me talking about not drinking, which I have been drinking. I talked to my friend and we had a good long heart to heart and we talked about a few things and basically it was like, dude, like don't kill yourself. Like if you want to have a beer and relax at the end of your day, fucking do it. Like it's unhealthy not to engage in some of those enjoyments in life. So
Yeah.
anyways, but like having these discussions right now, and like other people are, when I talked about how I hadn't been drinking, and other people in the comments were like, oh, I haven't been drinking either. And it's we're all kind of helping one another, support one another, and build each other. And it's that's helping people overcome those fears and those anxieties and making them feel calm. And it's like, oh, I have like-minded people. And I think just having these discussions in these kinds of settings helps.
It does.
Yeah, Timber is right. They do. They fear death.
Yeah. And Natasha, that's really big of you to be able to do that. I know it's hard sometimes, but that's, yeah.
Yeah, so I think what Brad just said, that we are actually helping each other out. It's such an example for the world to watch, even that many people are also from abroad or from different countries, I should say, and it's growing and growing. And when people observe it, this is a signal. Hey, you do not need to be an asshole all the time. You also can sometimes be there for somebody else, and that's hopefully getting the snowball effect and attention it needs, because a lot of people also in my area are still suffering from what was gone. Yeah, so now actually we can open up, and they are still acting like it's a year ago. Cheers.
I'll do another cheers for that. Absolutely. I love you, Fam Jam.
Love you. Where's your drink? I know you only drink milk.
Can you guess what I'm drinking? And it's not water.
What's in the big cup?
A big gulp.
Lori, we love you.
Slurpee.
No.
Please.
I love you, Lori. You're awesome.
Vodka.
No, it's not vodka. No, I don't drink really at all.
Oh,
I mean, maybe once.
That's not true.
I drank on Sunday, like.
Yeah,
Easter
you have some drinks sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah, I did, because you guys probably watched me live after I just sucked back a drink in the trailer.
Had you not had any drinks the tricycle day?
No. No.
I think
No,
my two
before
favorite
Sunday.
Lori. I love you, Lori.
It's January. I don't really drink. I don't like the way it makes me feel the next day. I feel like ass.
My two favorite panel laughs are Melody and Frankie.
You feel like ass. I feel like balls.
You have the best laughs. Frankie's always sounds like he's getting us in trouble. When he laughs, he's got this laugh, and it's like we're in trouble.
There's the one you do, Frankie, and I'm like, what did he just say? Did I miss something? Kind of analyzing, was like, no, that should be okay, I think.
Just look at that face over there. You can tell he's just plotting something.
Yeah. For sure.
I can't drink vodka blister because I got alcohol poisoning, something fierce on that shit. No, thank you.
Yuck.
Yeah.
No,
There's
but
some things that there's-
I always have plans on my mind, and I'm always, but also in a funny way.
But you're scheming. Scheming, Frankie.
Scheming? What scheming?
Plotting.
Scheming, plotting.
Planning something.
Up to no good.
Or you're just
I was giving you a hard time, Frankie.
No, but it's
What were you scheming?
Well, one thing I actually said yesterday to Olaf, I cannot tell any of the panel people because they need that extra friction. I like to, I already know, that some are getting triggered by it.
Westicles.
So they are going to do their best a little bit more.
I want that name to stick, by the way. Unless if Wes says it's not okay, then it's not okay. But Westicles is.
No, he laughed. He
I
laughed.
saw. He laughed his ass off. I did see that. Yeah.
I
And
used
what
to work
Kimber
with
said is true.
I used to work with a guy named West, and I used to call him Westicles. So.
What?
Or westicular cancer.
Well, I don't think we need to go that far.
That's just what my brain does. I can't help it.
Great.
Creating other lyrics.
You didn't know this yet, Brett?
I did. I know. Yeah. I'm thinking about another. Yeah. Another.
I am not responsible for what my brain does. Okay. I am just my body. My brain is separate. I have no control over it.
Yeah, you can take the plug.
You're not inspiring happy joy feelings right now.
Sorry.
I just give you a hard time. I love you, buddy. I totally do. So much.
When the police gives me all of
but if I type
these
over
questions
here,
about misinformation, I say, I don't know, it's all censored.
What's censored? I missed that.
When the police, for example, is pulling you over and they ask questions, you can say, I don't know, it's all censored.
I'm sure they would love that, Frankie.
They love it.
Yeah.
You should get some fact checkers with you when the police pull you over.
You can actually see my sweater when I have this. When I have my phone up on the dash.
Have we not played that
Love
yet?
it.
What?
Pure blood.
What's that?
I didn't see.
Oh no! There you go.
John, go find that, or let me here. I'll go find. I'll get you a link here. You got to play a song. I'm pretty sure you won't get in too much trouble for it.
Yeah, I gotta.
Who's gonna play this song? Don't worry about your strike.
It's our people. It's
No,
okay.
I don't get striked from the songs, but some
No.
songs they take the recorded live down. The other strikes I just can't monetize, which I don't give a shit about.
I'll be back in just a sec.
Yeah. But the one song I played last night took my video down, so you can't go back and watch it. So I'm trying to avoid that.
Which live was that? The one that I
Last
missed?
night.
Yeah,
So
they took
the
last
whole-
night's. Yeah. The whole thing.
Put that in
Shit.
What was on it that they decided wasn't?
private chat.
I will post the link to the song that got me my stream taken down.
Natasha is saying,
There you go, John. I threw it in private chat.
Wes, you're so bright, you're fluorescent.
Excuse me.
And which song is it?
You'll see. John's going to play it for us.
Pure blood.
Pure blooded.
First, I'm gonna post the link that got my YouTube. Just for anyone else that wants
I
to know.
wouldn't even
this.
post the link, man. Rihanna, she's a bitch.
This one wasn't Rihanna. I don't.
No,
it
no,
wasn't a great song.
No. It's not Rihanna. It's this
Oh,
one.
I thought you said that's who got you.
That was
That's one of them. No, this
Just
one I
the new
just
one.
posted is the one that got me taken down yesterday.
Yeah.
I can
I've
post.
already watched it.
It's not. I can post the link. It's just I can't post the actual video. So that's it. If you guys, it's a good song, but I know not to use that song ever.
Just leave it up there and you can watch it later.
So this one should be fine because it's only got 1.8K likes and
Right?
43,000 views.
Sad, isn't it?
So the one
That makes sense, John.
that
That one
got-
makes
the-
sense.
Yeah, the one that got me taken down had like 42 million views.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I gotta watch the views.
Yeah.
Wait, Wes is flamboyant?
Well,
What did I
sounds like
miss?
he came back in at a good
Okay,
time.
what's this free? He's working on his freedom, he's free to be flamboyant.
Oh, Natasha said he was fluorescent because he's so bright.
Well, I'm your experimental vaccines in me. Come on, Fauci, you can kiss my ass. I'm pure-blooded. I'm pure-blooded. You don't have to read my mind. I saw you in that vaccine line. Honey, I want to know. Did your health decline? Let me lay it on the line. I want to know, does a black light make your veins glow? Are you magnetized? Will my house key stick between your eyes? Are you compromised? Don't shed your variance on me tonight. That's why I'm pure-blooded. Check it and see. There's no experimental vaccines in me. Come on, Fauci, you can kiss my ass. I'm pure-blooded. I'm pure-blooded. You're a little cockeyed. Baby, I just can't decide. Girl, did you have to feed? You got to give me a sign. Come on, girl, some kind of sign. Tell me, are you jabbed, mama? You sure look that way to me. Did you take the shot? Are you cooking up a big ass clot? When the shots don't last, will you be ready when they boost your ass? That's why I'm pure-blooded. Check it and see. And diet slowly from no spike protein. Come on, Fauci, you can kiss my ass. I'm pure-blooded. I'm pure-blooded.
Go to him now.
Well, it's up to you. Tell me, do you take one dose or two? You'll get a rare breakthrough, but there's no room left in the ICU. That's why I'm pure-blooded. Check it and see. Ain't no experimental vaccines in me. Come on, Fauci, you can kiss my ass. I'm pure-blooded. I'm pure-blooded. All of the time. And I'm feeling just fine. Oh, can't you see? I'm as pure as can be. The recovery rate is 99.8.
I'm pretty sure
that was great.
I'm pretty sure that's got to be my intro song every fucking time.
I knew you'd love it. I mean, I knew
That
all
was
of our group
that was
would love
fucking
it. I
awesome.
mean, we heard that forever ago, it was months and months ago. Like, heard that song. It was like, that's good shit. I mean, not a great video. I mean, it's got the lyrics, but he.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I'm glad they put the lyrics in there, which obviously you can hear what they're saying, but it gives you a little bit of visual context.
Visual helps for sure.
I like that. I might. We'll see if I get straight. I don't know if I'll get straight for the instrumentals. I don't think so. But
you shouldn't, because the song's on YouTube, right?
No, but
yeah, we went over that.
That's how I got all my other strikes.
Yeah, I know.
But like you said, not a huge amount of views on it.
Maybe
it has to do with people that have got huge amount.
Yeah. So
that's the first time I've heard that song. quite liked it. I'll be adding that to my playlist. But I do want to put a little disclaimer out there because I am wearing my Pure Bloods hoodie. I don't wear this to be insulting or negative towards people at all. Like,
Never thought that once.
Really?
yeah. No. Well, I'm just saying, like, it's. I don't want there to be kind of that negative attitude. Like it's more to
Well,
make
I was going
people
to bring
think.
the song up anyway. I brought it up the other night. I didn't even see your hoodie the other night, and we never got to the song. And then,
Yeah. Oh no, it's great. No, I love it. It's awesome. If people can choose. It's all about choice, right? So if people are choosing to get on, if they want to get the shot, do whatever. I don't care what you fucking shoot into your body. I really don't. I mean,
you don't make me do
what
you want to do.
Exactly. And I wear it more to make people think as opposed to not alienate people or anything like that. So
exactly. I agree.
I just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there since I'm wearing the
I
hoodie.
agree with you. And we're not doctors. We can't tell you what's good for you. Go talk to your doctor.
I want that fucking hoodie.
I'm working on it.
Get it.
Like I said, give me just a hot minute. I gotta take another avenue.
Donation.
And I remember earlier he says, "I'm not going to be like, where the fuck is my donation? Hey, just a
Where
little
is
in. What are we
John
at? We're an hour and a half in.
I don't have
That arm
fucking
says
time.
freedom.
I don't have. I'm running the time here, man. I need that donation. Come on.
Yeah. Where did you get it?
What does that say? Canada?
Yeah.
I found a Canada towel in my dad's storage today, and it says everybody needs a little Canada or something like that. I love it.
Awesome. Frankie, to answer your question, like I guess it's time's just slipping by. A little while back, there's in Calgary, there's been like the protests have been really good, or at least they have been. I haven't really been following much the past couple of weeks. And I was in contact with somebody that their friend was making these and selling them and stuff at the protest or whatever. All the proceeds from this actually went towards the homeless in Calgary. So
awesome.
They covered their costs, and then all proceeds all went to the homeless. So yeah, no, it was really good cause. And yeah, I was friends with the friend that made them. So I was trying to get John one through back channel, but it didn't quite work out the way I wanted. So we'll get him one for another channel. It'll be okay. We'll get him.
Well, believe it or not,
We'll get it to you.
I have no fucking clout related to the convoy. Believe it or not.
We believe
the only clout I have is what's on my truck.
I have this that Terrence gave me.
Oh, I do have We the Fringe. I do have a We the Fringe toque, actually.
And
I have nothing.
Where is it?
I don't know if you guys
I have my
know
pink
what it's.
one.
This is the one that I've been wearing. Can you see it? The Great Canadian Cruise one.
That one's nice.
This is the one. That's the only one I have.
That's what you have.
Yeah, I got nothing. Nothing.
There. That's better.
I'm gonna talk to Ty Guy. Ty Guy
I just have my beautiful flag that I'm going to just use to represent.
I got sent a link. I could do that link. Because I got a link to the web store where you can actually buy what I'm wearing.
Frankie.
Is there any breaking news?
Try and get that.
For fuck's sake.
I think there is. I think it says fuck Trudeau. Excellent call, Frankie.
I love it. I love when you guys catch that shit.
The other night, Frankie was on another panel, and he said, "I was on the Canadian panel the other night." I thought that was quite cute. It was
Which panel was I? With who was I?
We love everybody, but yeah,
But today I really going to need somewhere in the middle of the day a good sleep because I hardly did sleep last night.
Mm-hmm. Hey Frankie, would you be up for us hosting? We don't do panels anymore, you know that, not really.
Yes.
But would you be up to hosting Morning Coffee with Frankie?
Yeah, when?
I
Every
will.
night?
We've got your email. You're right. What we would like to do more one-on-one stuff where there's not a bunch of people talking,
Yeah, okay.
and do a morning coffee with Frankie and let Frankie take us around and do his thing. And
Okay.
that's the type of thing that we'd be more interested in doing, is just kind of a more of a one-on-one thing. But I think morning coffee with Frankie would be awesome. It would be pretty funny. And you got the show. Off you go. Take us.
Yeah, I think I will go to, but we need to have a time, and I will go to the castle, so I can show you around the castle also.
That'd be wonderful. Take us around the Netherlands.
I want to go to castles. I like castles.
Yeah, that would be.
We have the modern one from the Netherlands.
Mhm.
It's like the ruin. First, it was a ruin, and then they built it up with new architecture, but you could see the framework still looks like the ancient one, but like with the windows, they freaked a little bit in the architecture. And it has these neon lights also, so it can color in different lights. It's beautifully lighted
I
at
love
night.
seeing different places.
I can share a picture of it.
Sure.
A moment.
But yeah, I think that would be fun. Only like an hour or two, and just morning coffee with Frankie, and we'll do a show that's just literally.
Now we're still working out the details on what kind of we want to do. I mean, a one-on-one panel for sure, but bringing like one or two people in at a time to ask
Questions.
whoever we're talking. You know, like
as long as it's focused on what the panel is about. Yeah. Just for something fun. I think it would be fun. I think that
like an hour-long show or something like that. Just along those lines.
I would love to see where Frankie lives, so I think that would be really enjoyable.
So if you
where all of us live,
if you are going to click
especially Brett, we're moving there.
Do you see
What's that?
We're watching now.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like during the day. So this is all new build. This tower was also built up from here. And this is also rebuilt completely. And the king was there a few years ago. This is a little bit more from a distance. And all underneath that white line on the inside, they put neon light, and also here somewhere they put neon light. And here on the ground, I think it will be behind this wall, they put this very nice light. Look.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
Beautiful, Frankie.
And here you can sleep and watch the stars actually. So in here are different rooms. So we could do a freedom reunion in this castle, and you can sleep on top. And you can have music everywhere. It has mobile walls inside, so you can have more rooms. So I was planning to do a festival here anyways, because outside a lot of terrain, free. Look.
That's beautiful. Wow.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do an interview with the king?
What?
Can you do an interview with the king?
Actually, I should have done that earlier. I'm not sure if he is coming here again. Of course, he likes it here, but that will be difficult. He has his own agenda. But one time I came a little bit too late, because when the king comes, they don't set a time, yes?
Mm-hmm. That's really cool, Frankie. Yeah, we'll email you. We'll set up something that works for all of us. And I would love to do that if you're up for it. It'll just be people come in now very focused on what the show's about, and it'll be the Netherlands.
Freedom.
Coffee with Frankie.
Freedom.
Very cool, Frankie.
Yeah, I really like that.
Thanks for sharing that, Frankie. That's awesome. Makes me jealous.
Oh, excuse
It's
me.
down
And I am also a drum and bass fan, and I have a drum
Yeah.
and bass DJs. They are willing. Actually, we already planned to do a festival there. Hello, Akala, Freedom, welcome. This morning here in the Netherlands, and I'm waking up with my coffee. How are you going to?
Holy fuck!
I think I might put a little bit too much caffeine in this one. Oh my
Never too much caffeine.
He's having his coffee.
He's getting excited about the raid he's gonna throw.
John, I'm gonna try something real quick.
What are you trying?
There we go.
What'd you do?
Twist your bill. Let's go, Brando.
He made us lengthwise so that you can see
And
us.
Natasha Maeve is also coming. Natasha Maeve must be coming on the festival also.
So Frankie, when you make all this money from doing the festival, you got to fly us all over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we go hang at the castle with you.
Yeah. And you know, I sent to all the organizations in name of the king that will, you know, then they will do everything for free. So
John,
that's
did you see Wanda's comment?
you know? Hello, I'm Frankie, and in the name of the king, you
Freedom.
know.
Hey Frankie, nice to meet you. I'm Rob.
Hi, Frankie. I'm Tanya.
Hi.
And the king is coming. So, Akela, your name is the king for that moment.
You're the king.
That's what it means. You looked it up, eh?
Yeah.
I think Frankie looked the actual meaning of the Akala.
That's awesome.
Oh, the king. I didn't know that.
Not that there's anything wrong with Hawaiian raspberries.
Yo, Google covers it up, man. Yo, Google covers up the truth, man. When you try to look deep, it's hard, man. Frankie probably went through the black web and just got it.
I see Lone Wolf down there. At Rob, fly? No, Lone Wolf, I can't fly. That's why we're all here.
Yeah, right?
But
maybe one day.
West also important freedom.
Again, Frankie's bringing us to the Netherlands.
Bjorn Talks YouTube channel. No, I did not watch Bjorn Talks YouTube channel.
I know we're missing a lot of the chat over there, John.
Yes, Wes,
I'm
I
not.
agree.
I'm in there. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You're in the chat? Okay, good. I can't see it. It's too far away.
Does anybody of you know Bjorn Talks YouTube channel?
There's a hot mess to
Closer for me, thanks, sweetie.
I don't know if it makes the words bigger.
No.
Here, let's try this.
He's trying to make the words bigger for me so I can read chat.
There we go.
Oh, thanks, honey. That's great. Chat's this big now. I can read more of your messages. Yeah.
Okay, so the one that's highlighted, Wes Robinson, I hope so too.
This big.
No kidding.
Whole screen.
But
Okay.
I recognize his face. I looked it up. Bjorn Talks. I recognize his face. So.
Yeah, Lone Wolf, maybe swimming. That'd be my only option.
Yeah, right?
That sucks.
We got this, guys. We got this. We're all going to
Speaking
get
of swimming, Mrs. T, were you like on my live today when I was by the lake and by the stream? I saw you when I was by the stream.
Yes. Was that snow? It was.
I was in the mountains. Yes, we still have snow in the mountains.
Okay. Yes, I was. It was pretty though. It was pretty. Hey, we just got to figure out how to get you into landscape mode.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Yeah, we can help you with that too.
I actually was reflecting back on our conversation, and it was like, oh, I missed a step actually. So I'll figure it out. But
yeah, we can contact each other. We can also call each other. We can set that up. But we'll try and help you. I think you should give Prism a try. I think you're gonna like Prism. Now with YouTube, did the comments come up and then disappear?
Yep.
Yeah, Prism, it doesn't do that.
Oh, that would actually be handy because it was
It
like,
is so much better, especially when you're driving.
yeah, that would
Because
be really handy because there was a couple of times where it was like timber, like there was a couple comments where it was like, oh, I was like reading that and like now it's gone, and it's like,
yes,
well,
and now you have
I
to
don't want to
charge.
be playing with buttons when I'm driving.
No, you shouldn't be doing that while you're
Yeah,
driving.
exactly.
Prism
So
is a lot easier when you're driving, and I believe it's easier to actually set up and get it set up the way you want it. I mean, we don't have to be using Prism right now.
And the chat's a pain in the ass. Like Prism, the chat kind of stays up and kind of bubbled
That's what I
there
was
to
just
where.
saying.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was reading chat. I wasn't listening. I'm gonna go grab another drink.
He's not listening to me. We're going for a smoke too.
Actually, we're gonna go for a smoke.
We're outside listening.
okay,
Love you
cheers, love you.
all.
Anyway, though, what were the vax options offered in Canada? I am curious if the same or similar to the U.S. It's the same everywhere, the whole world.
Yeah, it's the same
Oh,
three.
Yeah, they make it confusing with the restrictions and all. They just try to make it confusing. But in my eyes, I think it's all the same goal, right? They want everyone,
Yeah.
and I think that's the bottom line. They're still doing it all over mainstream, right? They're still continuing doing their bribery.
Yeah, but thank you, Akala, for telling me about Shanghai. So this is our power. We know how the flow goes, the wave, yes, the viral wave. And now in Shanghai, there is a real or a fake thing going on, but they put it with the same name, like Corona.
The flood.
So now we need to pay attention if it can escape Shanghai to China. Yes, I don't think it's going to happen because they're just targeting Shanghai. So that is our defense for the next. We can say, oh, wait. First, that was in Wuhan, yes. Now in Shanghai, and now no spread, yes. So that's where we can. We need to spread this information, so we will have some more years of the nonsense.
Yeah, I got it from all the people I've been following for the last 10 years. I get my independent news from that. They're sounding the alarm. It's happening. It's going all over. It's just a matter of time before it's going to affect us even more. Our food prices are going to go up more. You think it's bad right now? It's definitely going up more.
Yeah, I did also. Yes, sorry for the interruption. The research with Olaf, because he was talking about, but this was happening after the broadcast. But we are going to do a broadcast about it. So they call Ukraine the grain shed of Europe. So Ukraine has 3% of total production, worldwide production. But there is enough, yes? So the high prices now are actually the things why the food shortages come. They come due to high prices, not due to shortages, yes? So there are no shortages. But if you keep billing it, yes, people cannot pay for it.
Correct.
So yeah, we need to get the real thing out, and also because we know in which corner they are putting it, yeah, we can defend ourselves with this kind of information, and we need to get it out. We need to get that word on the streets, even if you're rapping a song about it, like we saw that song, Pure Blooded. That song is actually also getting information out on a more ludic, or how do you say it, on a more in a more funny way. But we know here, and I was talking with Olaf yesterday very deeply, and also going through some studies about what's happening in Ukraine and what are the possibilities. And now actually our government was applauding to go into war with Russia. Well, I don't like that. Yes, but it is saying that, yeah, it could be that Russia, after this is settled in Ukraine, where complete cities are destroyed, it starts to look like Syria. Um, it's easy for the Russian if nothing happens, there is actually no help for no European country. Like what they say, yeah, we send stuff to the Ukraine, and then you have a few Ukraine soldiers there, but like it's an army of nothing. So Russia easily can go to the north of Europe, London, Amsterdam, Paris, and Berlin. In 4 hours, Russia can take it all. Yes, and only 4 hours is needed, and they have these capitals.
I
Yes,
don't
and
know
then
about that.
we should say hallelujah. What's happened?
I would
But my
not agree with
government
that.
is doing applauding that we are getting. They are tricking us in this war. Why?
We have a problem with mainstream news worldwide. These guys infiltrated every freaking platform right now.
It's manufactured. The whole Ukraine thing is entirely manufactured. Their president is part of the WEF and is an actor. He played on television an actor, the Ukraine president. Like
He
and
played
then
himself.
yeah, like it's absolutely bizarre. So when you think about that aspect and that reality, in fact, and the fact that you have our freaking government here in Canada, also part of the World Economic Forum with fucking dictator McHappy Socks and Nazi Freeland.
Wait a
like
second.
It's all just manufactured fucking bullshit. Like,
Brett, on the same day that JT pulled the act here in Canada, he gave Ukraine 50 mil. The same day he pulled the act here in Canada, he gave the Ukraine 50 mil.
Canada was the first one to install freaking sanctions against Russia. That was us. We were the ones pushing it. It was Canada pushing that and taking the initiative. And it was
he did the same day.
Obviously, you're trying to distract away from the fact that you just committed war crimes against your own citizens.
Yeah, that's what. That same day he pulled the act, right? You know what I'm talking about, the act, the emergency act. The same day he did that. He donated 50 mil to them and did all that, whatever, signing blah 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 documents.
I'm not sure if people are aware or not, but our Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, Chrystia Freeland, not only sits on the board of the WEF, but she actually got in trouble in her past, in her youth, in her 20s, for playing spy games in Russia and Ukraine. So she has ties to some, extreme freaking, it's not what people think it is, and it's all manufactured.
And how the fuck are they arrested? I don't get this shit.
That's what I don't get.
Dude, I've been trying. The police don't want anything to do with it. Police don't want anything to do with it.
Dakota gets handcuffed because he has an empty beer can in his house. And these guys are literally fucking the world.
That's just BS, man. Wait a second. With Hillary's still free.
Yeah.
We spent 10 years of hearing lock her up for how long? This is happening in the States, right? And nothing has gotten done. Even with the other guy in power, he even shouted that lock her up and lock those people up. And where are we at right now? Things are 10 times worse. They're more, they're coming to take our rights any direction.
Yeah.
It's like George Carlin said, it's one big club and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
1980. I got that book, actually.
No, that was George Carlin. George Carlin.
Yeah. I got that book. 1984 book.
That's George Orwell.
Yeah.
1984 is George Orwell. George Carlin is a stand-up comic. And if you are not familiar with him, you should be.
Yeah.
He's very good. Can we play a George Carlin clip?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want me to look for?
The American Dream.
Okay, hold on.
Hmm.
I am on it.
Yeah, that's a good one. George knew what the hell was up, and he tried to warn us. He told us point blank, very straightforward, and like, you know, people laughed and whatever, but here we are. I think it's the American Dream one is only like 4 or 5 minutes or something.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not that
4 minutes 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
The only
Oh, I've seen this. I love him.
American value that's left, buying things. Buying things. People spending money they don't have on things they don't need. Money they don't have on things they don't need. So they can max out their credit cards and spend the rest of their lives paying 18% interest on something that costs $12.50. And they didn't like it when they got it home anyway. Not too bright, folks. Not too fucking bright. But if you talk to one of them about this, if you isolate one of them, you sit them down rationally, you talk to them about the low IQs and the dumb behavior and the bad decisions, right away they start talking about education. That's the big answer to everything. Education. They said we need more money for education. We need more books, more teachers, more classrooms, more schools. We need more testing for the kids. You say to them, well, you know, we've tried all of that, and the kids still can't pass the test. So don't you worry about that. We're going to lower the passing grades. And that's what they do in a lot of these schools now. They lower the passing grades so more kids can pass. More kids pass, the school looks good, everybody's happy, the IQ of the country slips another 2 or 3 points, and pretty soon all you'll need to get into college is a fucking pencil. Got a pencil? Get the fuck in there. It's physics. Then everyone wonders why 17 other countries graduate more scientists than we do. Education. Politicians know that word. They use it on you. Politicians have traditionally hidden behind 3 things: the flag, the Bible, and children. No child left behind. No child left behind. Oh, really? Well, it wasn't long ago you were talking about giving kids a head start. Head start, left behind. Someone's losing fucking ground here. But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks. And it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The big, the wealthy, the real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. They're an irrelevant
word.
Politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice.
Absolutely.
You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big media news, all the big media companies. So they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. You know something? They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. By the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hardworking people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hardworking people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all, at all, at all. Yeah, you know? And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on. The fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big bullshit that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Now, anyone that has a link similar to that, you're more than welcome to. Well, you can't. I guess you can't really share it.
Well, actually, YouTube is censoring these things of George Carlin. So when you see this, download it on a USB stick so you will be able to upload it again. So everybody in the chat, download this on a USB stick.
Oh, you'll be able to find that no matter what, anyways.
We got a global USB stick?
No, but it's important that more people do it so they can upload it. It better be the 10 million times.
Does anybody know what year that George Carlin was? Sorry, Frankie. But, I mean, just to give I mean, how relevant is that? I'll make it quick. How relevant is that to even right now? That was years ago. I don't know what year.
That was probably, what was that? Must have been early 2000s.
Look at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know. That's easily 20 years ago or more.
1984, George Orwell.
That's the actual book.
That's George Orwell. We're talking about George Carlin. Two different people.
So nice bridge to George Bush. He was an asshole.
Yeah, pretty interesting though. It's how long ago that was. I gotta go find somebody looking that up. Is that what you're doing?
That's why I said like George knew what was going on and he tried to tell us. Like,
did anybody
fucking hit the nail on the head?
Well, he passed in 2008, so that's quite a while ago.
Did anybody hear about the movement or think tank Zeitgeist?
Yeah, I've seen. I watched Zeitgeist when I was the first Zeitgeist when I was like 17 years old.
Yeah, that's what
it was weird. I watched I didn't watch that for a very long time, and then I did watch that, and it was like, wow, I was talking about this stuff when I was 15. Like,
yeah.
It weirded me right out. Like, it was like, I've been talking about this shit forever, and like cool. Like, we need more people talking about this. Great. Like, but it was weird. Like,
I started going down the rabbit hole like 20 years ago. So,
me also 1991. David Icke came on television, and I saw and I understood what he was talking about, and that is also where your awareness actually grows. So, davidicke.com. To everybody in the chat, visit davidicke.com, and you can get informed pretty good, if not the best, if I may say. But you need to understand why he is using metaphors sometimes to make something understandable. And I think this education, next to speaking the truth, those things together will wake the masses up. So if you think, we getting in a conflict if I'm telling him the truth, then you can switch to education and say, hey, did you see this study? Very interesting. Can you pay a little attention to this study? Thank you.
Natasha, me too.
You got a couple of 91s in here, huh?
Yeah.
I know there's a couple of 76ers in here.
Yeah. The Nirvana babies.
79.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
Blister's gonna trigger me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, poor Brett.
I'm not about the left versus right crap.
I didn't even put that together, Natasha, until you literally just said that.
Yeah, well, it's going up and down.
Yeah, I think so, Natasha.
Good stuff. Yeah, we went for a smoke and watched the George Carlin while we were out there. Man, that's craziness.
It's bang on, right?
How relevant.
Yeah, super bang on. That's why I was like, oh, can we just play it? So thanks, John, for throwing that up. It's only a 4-minute, 12-second thing, but it's like, wow.
Yeah, it speaks. It speaks.
He got his word out in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He's pretty good at that, though. I used to love George Carlin. It's
used to.
George
still do. I mean, he's kind of gone, but
George,
but he lives on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I have a couple of friends, and we're all big George Carlin fans, and yeah, it's kind of like the Church of George, which I'm sure would just flabbergast them. But.
Do you have any other specific George Carlin ones you'd want me to throw up?
Not really. Actually, you know what you could throw up if you want a little bit of insight into my mind. I was asked last summer. I'm heavily political outside of all of this, outside of the freedom thing, right? So I was asked last summer by one of my neighbors, what and like who kind of motivates me. Like if I was to share somebody's inspirational speech, what person would I share? So I was like, okay. So I brought up my phone and I brought up this speech and I played it. And I didn't tell him who it was by. And so he's listening to this speech, him and his wife, and they're just like, wow, this is crazy. And so they get to the end of the speech, and they're guessing as to who it was. It's like, who did that? Like, who did that speech? Like, all like crazy guesses, like Hitler, and like it was crazy. And it was Charlie Chaplin, the greatest speech of all time.
Oh yes. I've heard of that. Hold on, I love that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that good one. Oh man, I'm glad you brought that up. That one's a fucking good one. I like that one.
I'm not sure if I know this or not.
Hungry. Gotta stop playing stuff. I want to go eat.
Oh, do you want the edited? There's an edited one, and then there's the one that's just strictly him. But I like the edited one. Hold on. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. This is it. Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. That I totally forgot about that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny. Nobody thinks this is Charlie Chaplin. It's great.
Yeah, so true. By the way, Misty.
Rule or counter anyone. I should like to help everyone. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
George Carlin and Charlie Chaplin. That's some of the propaganda that warps my fucking radical mind.
That video just got my. I just linked this to Facebook, and it just got my.
Hey, John.
My
John.
Facebook blocked.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I guess you're reading that.
Yeah. One or more actions were applied to your video because of a copyright match. There are changes to your video because of a copyright match. Following actions were applied to your video by Warner Music Group Rights Management because it may contain 1 minute and 38 seconds of content they own. What the fuck do they own?
Charlie Chaplin. Or George Carlin.
Copyright content found on your video. A Head Full of Dreams, Coldplay, Hymn to Live, Timo Tolkki, United, Daniel Selfmade. Okay.
Well, John, if you get a strike against your channel here, then that is going to speak volumes as to the censorship and what they don't want us hearing.
Hopefully it's
they don't want us hearing shit like that.
Hopefully it's not an actual strike, but I've never seen this message that he's probably looking at. That says we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. May be an issue on Facebook's end. It is possible the stream was ended or deleted on. Oh, this. Are you seeing the same Facebook message?
Facebook.
I
didn't even put it together. It's this.
Hey, Blister Bill, the right is just as fucking bad, buddy. In case you haven't noticed, the conservatives with Michelle Rempel and Andrew Scheer, whatever, they're fucking us too. They're part of the World Economic Forum too. So chill out with your left fucking hate. It's left, right. That shit is a facade and an illusion. It's meant to divide us. So we don't do that here. Or I don't do that here.
Chat here. So I guess everybody's still on YouTube, right? We still got everybody.
Yeah, that was just a Facebook thing.
So you were streaming to Facebook and YouTube?
I just added Facebook to my thing, but I think I think they're just muting that section. I don't know if it's complete. I don't know.
Hey, Blister Bill, how about you pull your head out of your butt? Because the left and right it's a construct. It's a construct meant to divide the people and have us squabbling amongst ourselves. So stop with your insults, stop with attacking the left, and realize that the right and the conservatives, they're just as bloody bad, buddy. The liberal conservative tag team, they're tag team screwing us up the ass. And each one is blaming each other for our discomfort. There is no left or right. It's George Carlin said it. Like, it's one big club and we're not in it. Left, right, doesn't fucking matter, bud. Like, it's one big club.
Wake up.
Yeah, man. Wake
Hey,
up,
John,
Frankie.
real
Yeah,
quick,
absolutely.
Sorry to cut you guys off. Hey, John, what do I click on this thing? I
Winnipeg.
don't know. I don't want to mess anything up, but because we're both on this, do I click remove or
what are you doing?
Well, it's blocking my my whole chat on StreamYard. This warning. What did you click? Did you click remove?
I just clicked the top icon, so it brings it down.
No, I don't have any icon up there.
Are you on you're on a computer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so right beside there's end broadcast, and then there's the YouTube, and then there's Facebook arrow. Just press the icon up top.
Oh, Facebook. I see.
Yeah.
I've never clicked those. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead. Woo.
Go ahead.
So did somebody see the movie They Live? I also dropped the link in the private chat, and I dropped already a link. Scroll up in the comment section of YouTube. They Live is a 1988 movie, actually explaining what's going on also. And maybe I can share a short clip with John of it. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm definitely not playing that because it's over an hour long.
No, I mean there is also
a short clip.
Handsome in the dark.
I'll post it in the chat.
It gives actually enough away. So copy.
Right on, Wes.
So this is the short one, John.
Absolutely, Wes. That's right.
Oh yeah, 100% Wes.
All numbers.
So you also can refer to people that are a little bit sleepy to
Egalitarian.
movies. Watch that movie. The link is in the
Oh
chat.
yeah, okay. Let's throw this up then.
Bullhorn.
Woo! Hey, Bullhorn.
Rowdy Piper.
WPG2 as well.
There you go.
You wear glasses and he take glasses off. Puts them back on.
It's like old school movie, you know?
I've seen this. I've seen
Now
this
he
clip.
sees what the people in hypnosis seeing when he puts the thing on. This is the hypnosis, and glasses on lets him see what it means. Obey. So commercial, obey.
We need those glasses, man.
Come to the Caribbean. Huh? And this was in 1988.
I can tell by his outfit.
Yeah, and his hair.
The
hairstyle.
Business in the front, party in the back.
No independent thought. Don't you? And this is actually where you see the metaphor of somebody waking up. stay asleep, huh?
This is fascinating.
Crazy, huh?
It really is.
9088 people. They were trying to warn us already in movies.
What's your problem?
Zombie?
I said, what's your problem?
Wow.
How are you today, sir? Okay, how's it going? Fine, thank you.
Get
Thank you, sir.
inside. So yeah, go watch that movie if you didn't.
What do you see? Stream unavailable?
Masters! What do these things want, and why are they here?
You still don't get it, do you, boy?
They have recruited the rich and the powerful.
They're running the whole show.
Wake up!
John, I
All
think
of
we're
us,
down.
all around you.
We're down.
What?
Yeah. No. T's out. Someone in chat there. Live. Yeah. Someone in chat live got cut for violation.
What?
Yeah. T can't get back in, and I don't think anybody else can.
Where?
It took you down.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, let me restart this.